Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CVO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, really just makes summarizing today's price action pretty straightforward. So if you say, hey, Clay, how would you summarize this? I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, before you start throwing stones, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this is some shady company being run out of a bunker in North Korea. I'm just making that statement based solely on how the price acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes right back to where it started. So let's just first kind of establish where in my mind at least, it's all about where it started. And to me, it all started when the price finally broke out of this stubborn range, and that was right down here around $1.35, give or take. I mean, you go back through the history of the chart, and you can see on several different occasions, the bulls try to get up above that level and just really struggled and couldn't quite do it. However, when the price did finally break through with authority, the rest was history. So let's apply that definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, again, it started right there. Price went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can agree that was a really nice move. Second part, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this all happened in the same day, I'm again hoping we can all agree that, okay, this definitely happened in a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. And this is where the thin ice comes into play, because to be fair to the bulls and give them credit, the price could do something like this, like it's been doing. So we'll call it $1.35 or thin ice point. And you can see right here, it's actually been skating right along that thin ice point. So maybe going forward, if the price continues to do that, walking on the thin ice and then starts to head back up, if that were to happen, again, to be fair to the bulls, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have the previous set of lows down here. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, you have overall stair steps heading in the upwards direction, and the bulls could start to build an overall uptrend from that. However, if the price comes down on this thin ice points, breaks through it, and then just continues to separate to the downside, what would you have at that point in time? Well, you literally have the price right back in this range where it already was, and that is the epitome of a pump and up, right? I mean, if this price movement has genuine power, the price is going to make progress forward, right? Truly strong moves don't go back to where they were. They make progress, and I'm defining quote-unquote progress, again, as that thin ice point at $1.35. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, $1.35, very, very important level, very, very revealing level going into next week. So we'll see if the bulls can hold above it or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.